Hey everybody, I am here in my apartment in beautiful Tumon. It's a wonderful night. Mostly everybody's out Christmas shopping, but right now I have, of course, the Iron Maiden DVD, the digital cable remote control. Took me a while to remember what that was. The Android book, the iPhone book, my laptop on, and of course something to snack on. Reese's Pieces bag, now empty, and a huge bottle of water. But of course, the reason why we are here today, a brand new Samsung Galaxy Tab. So this is my first unboxing video. This is going to go along with the story, the review I'm going to write. So I've actually got the Samsung page up there now. I apologize for the lighting, why it's so bad. Very poorly lit room. Unfortunately, that's all my fault. But nonetheless, let's go ahead and get to it. And the reason I've got my laptop up there is I've got these specs, so I can just kind of read this, so I won't have to jump back and forth. But the local office of DOCOMO Pacific has been nice enough to give me a review unit of the Galaxy Tab. So taking this out of the box, it actually feels pretty heavy. And looking at the specs, I'm not sure if it says weight there, so I'm not going to bore you guys with trying to figure this out, but it's a little bit heavier than one would expect. The screen is 7 inches. Of course, you measure diagonally. So there it is, and this is a 19-inch laptop. So that's how the screen stacks up. I can actually fit it either widthwise or lengthwise. It is 190 by 120 by 11 millimeters. That's at least what the specs say. So I've got the protective cover on this, so I'm going to go ahead and rip this out. This is the best part, actually. Let me start this. Oops, I was grabbing the. There you go. Love that sound. I was grabbing the front cover for the back stuff. And oh, there you go. So the protective film comes off quite easily, and there's the Android symbol, and let me put it back there so you can actually see what it says. It says ebook, GPS, full HD video display, of course. So there it is, pretty nice. I hope there's at least a decent charge in this. I'm assuming that the carrier that's letting me use this, I'm probably going to wind up buying this, by the way, because I've been waiting for this for so long. If you recall, I reviewed the Dell Streak, which I enjoyed, but I was holding out for this one. This is bigger. So if you can see, let me go over by the light, various ports right here, a SIM card port. Hopefully if that comes out, it doesn't look like it's coming out very well. So SIM card port, micro SD port, rocker control for volume, and then right underneath my hand, the all-important power button. Looking at the front side of it, of course, you have the menu key, the up icon, which I'm assuming means go to home screen, yeah, and then there's a back icon, then of course the ubiquitous search. As far as front-facing hardware, we have a front-facing camera on either side, only 3 megapixels. That kind of surprises me. I would expect that it would be more, but apparently you can do video conferencing on this. Oh, there you go. Oh, it loaded really fast. Okay, so there is no SIM card. I have been told by my carrier that these units, and it's DOCOMO Pacific, the units that they brought in, they're only compatible with their 2G service, not 3G. Well, that's okay because I'm in my house, so I'll just jump on my own Wi-Fi service. So I'm going to launch the home screen. Oh, and I hope you can see that right now. Whoops. Okay, so as I was flipping it around, I actually hit the, oh shoot. I hit the, hit the power button, so I almost powered it off. So there you go. Let me try and flip my hands around. Hope you can see how rich the picture is. The AMOLED screen on this thing is just absolutely amazing. So you can see right up there. Of course, no data service right now, but I'll sign on to my Wi-Fi network momentarily. There are 4 total screens, so very Linuxy. Total of 4 total desktops. That's a pretty neat. Let me wake it up. That's a pretty neat gauge right there. It looks like it shows you how many active applications that you have. So it's actually that undoubtedly is part of the Samsung UI. So that tells you how many apps are actually running. And then right here on the home screen we have phone, so I guess it can be used as a phone device. I didn't know that. Video, Google Maps. Interested to see if this is Google Maps 5. Probably not, because that just came out a couple of days ago. Then YouTube, and then the Marketplace, which also released a new version, and an email and application. So tapping on applications, there's a bunch of ones there. I'll just pan over this real quick. If you actually want to go through this later on, you can. Okay, so the screen actually does work in, you probably just saw that, in portrait or landscape mode. The Bell Streak did not, and that kind of irritated me. It's got most of the applications that you would expect already preloaded. But what I'm hoping to do is load some ESPN stuff on this, specifically ESPN Bowl Bound, because of course, you know, I'm a big college football guy. And the phone I'm using to shoot this, the camera, as I shake it, probably to your disdain, I have a rooted Nexus 1, which cannot, for some reason, ESPN will not release some of its apps for rooted handsets. So I'm interested to see if the Galaxy Tab, which is running Froyo, so Android OS 2.2, it should be able to get that. Okay, so here's a management application. I've got nothing running right now, but you might be able to see that. It shows how many active applications you have. This is neat. It actually can drill down and say what package you're running, and then of course it gives you disk space options there. That's very cool. Tapping on it further, there's a RAM manager, so you can actually manage your memory a little bit more. That's pretty cool. So what, I'm going to put this in my lap so I won't have to keep jumping back and forth. And just some really cool features there. Wow, that's really neat. So I've got a lot of testing to do. My review should come out, even though Friday technically is a holiday on account of Christmas being this weekend, but I'll have it out by then. So if you're on Guam and you watch KUN TV, look for my review Friday on KUN.com. I got a lot of playing to do. Of course, probably the first thing I'm going to do is sign on to my Wi-Fi network. And tell you what, before I sign off, let me do that. Okay, so we'll go to settings, and I will probably download Angry Birds, undoubtedly. So I'll get Angry Birds, and then I'll update like a bunch of that ESPN stuff, and I'll maybe save that for another video. So really cool. The screen is amazing. The display on this is really cool. Can't wait to watch some videos and stuff. But as far as just taking it out and looking at the physical hardware, very, very impressive. Really nice. So I'm going to be playing around for a while, so I will check you out much later on. Nice job, Samsung Galaxy Tab.